here we are on the 90th floor, and it should be a fight against Ibaraki, according to previous dialogue. Anyway, these fights have started to actually become a little bit difficult. Just a wee bit. So here's what we'll do. We'll use Oni in human clothing, the CE of the event, for 100% attack strength up. Just to be sure. And let's bring Merlin because let's make life easy. Who doesn't want to make life easy? We'll make it as easy as possible. Bam, kaleidoscope Merlin, done. Alright, let's jump on in. I want that room. How do I get that room?
I commend you for making it this far.
Shuten Doji?
Oh, crap. I forgot I was still holding her. Let me try that again. I'll just put you down here. Okay, now where were we? Yes, it is I, Ibaraki Doji, the leader of the Mount Oeoni.
No, hold on. What was that thing you just put down?
A life-size Shuten body pillow, so? Now that you mention it, I can see that there are several of them scattered around the floor. There even seems to be a bunch of wall scrolls. Oh, jealous? Want some? Too bad, they're all mine. Obviously, I didn't make any of them. It was all Shuten. Crafts, souvenirs, you name it. She only made one at first, but when I asked her for more, she was kind enough to oblige. Yep, Shuten has been really nice during this whole adventure. It's actually kind of scary, really. So, Shuten Doji made these herself, did she? Interesting. Maybe I should see if there's a market for my own line of Da Vinci merch. When I asked her about it, she smiled cruelly and told me, "Just be as much of an Oni as you can, sweetie. Show them you're having the time of your life. If you need anything from me to help you do that, I'll get it for you." Do you know what this means? It means she knows exactly what to do to get under your skin. She's using the body pillow like a ventriloquist dummy. Of course, as everyone knows, my greatest joy is simply being together with Shuten. But since she has to stay on the tippy-top floor, I had her make all of these to keep me company. Behold! Feast your eyes upon this! I now have enough Shuten Doji, Terror of Kyoto, to make my own baseball team! Truly, there can be no sight more hellish than this. I dare say I may even have gone a bit overboard. But that's not all. I also have this candy. See how it's red as blood and soft as fresh liver? No doubt the mere sight of it fills you with dread. That's because it is Shuten candy made by Shuten herself. Even I shudder to think what went into it. Now, I shall do this. So what do you think of that? I have no response to any of this. What? Why is this not working? I just showed you that I was having the time of my life. It had to be just like that on the lower floors, too. They must have shown you how fun it is to be an Oni, just as Shuten planned. I can sense it. I have a feeling that something may have happened to some other version of me. But no matter. I can sense it nonetheless. Since I'm an Oni leader... No. Since I'm an Oni whose mama raised her to be a credit to our bloodline, I can tell that I should invite you to join us. That's why I've been showing you how much fun it is to be an Oni. So why didn't it work? I can sense something between us, too. No doubt another you and another I must have had some sort of connection. So you can feel it too, and yet you still don't want to join us. That makes even less sense. What in the world are you? I'm not asking out of malice, I just generally don't get it. You're... Silence. I must hurry on to the next floor. That is all that I can say. Yes, that's it. That's how this should be. Now I finally understand. I see there's something in you that I really get. When there's something you want, you take it by any means necessary. That is what it means to be an Oni. If only you had shown that part of yourself sooner. I said silence! I'm not like you.
So much for diplomacy.
I agree, Master. We have no choice but to engage in combat. Why choose anything else? Again, it's the way of the Oni to take things by force. Here I am, surrounded by Shuten at every turn. Sometimes the real Shuten even gets bored and comes down to pretend to be one of her own body pillows. It's the scariest thing ever. But now, I will have you experience the wonders of this paradise for yourselves, whether you want to or not.
I mean, I'm down. Surrounded by Shuten at every turn seems like a good thing to me. That being said, it only has the one pose and only the front side. Why don't we have multiple different poses on the various body pillows, and of course a front side and a flip over back side? I know how body pillows work, damn it. And of course, the way it works is the front side is a little lewd and the back side is very lewd. Or the front side is the front side and the back side is her back side. Either way. Ow, don't hit Merlin.
王の話をするとしよう。星の内海、物見のウテナ、楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。あらよ。それ。
Ow.
お望みのままに。
面白そう。
どうかな。
No, we've never seen Ibaraki's smothered. Nesbit.
本気で
Wait a second. Shuten has the power to bring the body pillows to life? Interesting. Yes, I agree. I believe that this tower must exist forever. This should pop her. Abby hits pretty hard.
その真髄を宿す写しみとならバラの眠りを超えいざ究極の門へと至らんクリボーライゾーム
Yep.
どうかな
苦しめ 本気で言う効果
Oh, charge gain? Not what I was expecting. I was definitely expecting her to just max her charge bar out and throw her hands. Throw some hands. I forget, does Ibaraki have the man attribute? I don't think she does because she's Oni. So she should have like demonic. So we want to start with Hokusai. Oh my god, look. There's Shuten sushi rolls in the back here, right here, next to Ibaraki's head. I didn't even notice those. No? She's got Earth? Yeah, I thought so. So those are like little squishy pillows you could lay down on. And then hugging pillows that you can hug. Imagine you go to hug your Shuten Doji hugging pillow, but it's actually Shuten Doji instead. How do I get this life? I want this life. Give it to me.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか
トト様おひょんなものだしたり本そじりしたそうか本若知りエンジン
Welcome to Mount Fuji.
富岳36系神奈川沖波浦すさり
Oh, I see. The heels.
ゴロゴロとふるめきなそら万事愛済みました
We did it. We defeated an Oni through the powers of a Western demon, an outer god, and a courtesan.
No, forget it. I don't care anymore. Just don't come crying to me when you finally realize how awesome we Oni really are and decide you want to join us, you jerk, 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 jerk. Ibaraki Doji has run away. She's as quick to make her escape as ever. That is how Oni are. They are contemptible creatures loyal only to their own selfish desires. Come, Master. Let us be on our way. We only have 10 floors left to go.
Right.
Please, do not concern yourself with me. I think I more or less understand the situation now. All I need do now is make my way to the top floor and settle things with Shuten Doji. Indeed, I'm the only one who can.
Meanwhile... How generous of Shogun Setsubun to provide us with hot springs and liquor. It would be rude not to partake of what is offered. If our general has invited us to relax, we cannot refuse. Besides, all work and no play is no way to live. Now come, Come, Yagyu Dono. Let me pour you a drink. Very well. You have my thanks. I shall provide the snacks. Have all you like. I brought an entire barrel of them with me. I see. Most kind of you. Pickles, eh? To think that pickles would still be enjoyed hundreds of years after my time. How about you, honored monk? I'm a monk, and so I must not imbibe alcohol, but... Oh, if it isn't wisdom water, I can make an exception for that. I think I'll have some pickles as well. Well now, this is delicious. These pickles in particular have been soaked in soy sauce. I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised to find out how well pickles taste in a hot bath instead of near a roaring fire. Of course. If something tastes good, it'll taste good wherever you eat it. By the hearth, in bed, anywhere. Also, pickles are easy to eat anywhere. Judging from the voices coming from the women's bath, it seems they've chosen to pair their liquor with noisy chatter. Whereas we in the men's bath clearly prefer to enjoy our alcohol in silence. Perhaps too much silence. Given the luxurious springs we find ourselves in, the more drinking partners we have, the better. Come, let us invite those two over there, too. Don't bother. It's clear they are in no mood to socialize. Oni. It is true that Oni will one day walk the earth again. Well, on second thought, I shall refrain from saying anything. Oni, huh? You know, folks called me all manner of nasty things when I was a kid, but Oni was never one of them. As an adult, well, that's another matter. Indeed. By the time the shogunate came to an end, the word Oni had all but disappeared from our language. Even if Oni themselves had not. Oh? They were enough a part of everyday life that we would frequently hope not to encounter one on the battlefield. I do suppose feeling that Oni truly did exist is something unique to our particular stations. Heroes from the West seem to have little idea of them. It's similar to how we are unmoved by dragons and demons. They may be unusual creatures, but I cannot think of them as any more fantastical than lions and tigers. Indeed. Perhaps samurai from a time before our own would find them more impressive. The ones who did battle with Oni in order to keep their city safe, or perhaps their children and grandchildren. We cannot fathom what such samurai would think were they to see this Oni tower reaching up to the heavens. Perhaps they would be unwilling or unable to set foot in it, knowing all too well what horrors may lie within. Whether they act or not is no more within our control than the clouds covering the moon. All we can do is drain our glasses and bear witness to whatever the outcome may be. Excuse me. Kintoki Dono, I mean, Golden. Golden Dono! Whoa! Oh! What's up, Fuma? Why you gotta go shouting in my ear like that? I'm sorry. I tried to get your attention several times, but it seemed you could not hear me. It looked like you might be sleeping, so I thought I should wake you up to stop you from drowning. Nah, I wasn't sleeping. I guess I must have been spacing out something fierce if you thought I was, though. My bad. Is everything alright, Golden Dono? Huh? What do you mean by that? You've just seemed somewhat restless lately. It's actually been nagging at me for some time how you've, been staying at these hot springs for so long. What I mean is, you've hardly been involved in climbing the tower at all since we got here. Are you alright? Well, I suppose I ain't exactly feeling my best, so... hell, I might as well just tell you. Let me give it to you straight. I can't climb that tower. What? You know how it tires different people out in different ways? Well, it looks like it's set up to tire me out super golden. Set up, you say? That's right. I'm guessing Shuten set it up that way on purpose when she was putting the thing together. As far as I can tell, Raiko Shogun is the only other one affected so strongly. Well, maybe not quite as bad as me, though. Knowing Raiko, I bet she's going back and forth between the bath and the tower so she can keep on fighting. But the tower affects me so golden much, I can't even do that. So here I am, taking it easy in the hot springs. Sorry I can't help you guys out with this one. Not at all, Golden Dono. You have nothing to apologize for. The assault on the tower is going well thanks to everyone's help. I'm even told that Master will soon reach the top floor, so you have nothing to worry about. That aside, why would Shuten Doji set the tower to affect you so strongly? Ain't it obvious? 'Cause she don't want to see me. What do you mean? Shuten and Ibaraki, well, they're true Oni. Up till now, the only thing we had in common was being servants to the same master. That's why we all had to keep the peace if we ran into each other. I mean, it makes sense. There's only one master to go around after all. But there's an exception to every rule. Times when there ain't no peace to be kept. When it comes to me and Oni, if we ever ended up on opposing sides, well, it don't matter one damn bit if we still serve the same master or not. We'd have to kill each other. That's the way it is. It's the way it ought to be. They're human eating Oni, and me? I swore to keep humans safe from the likes of them. Even if we're all just shadows of our living selves, that ain't ever gonna change. Yeah, that's right.
Please, I'm begging you, there's no one left I can turn to. They took everything from us. Everything! This is too cruel. What did we do to deserve this? Why did this happen to us?
That's right. If we forget about who we are, about what happened, all those people's tears will be for nothing. So, Shuten Doji is preventing you from climbing the tower so you don't have to kill each other. That sounds awfully human of her, for lack of a better word. Nah, it ain't that. Them Oni, they know the score as well as I do. If they really saw me and Raiko as enemies, they'd want to fight. Be stupid or not. It'd be stupid not to. But then in that case... Yep, it's pretty much their way of saying they don't see us as enemies at all. They're just cranking up this exhaustion stuff as a way of telling Raiko Shogun and me to butt out. Basically, they don't want me or her to be the ones making it to the top of the tower. This time round, I'm just a bench warmer. That's why I'm staying here and sticking to the sidelines. Maybe if I'm lucky, a bear will show up and I'll get to kill some time facing off with it sumo style.
So, then that would mean there's someone else Shuten Doji wants to make it to the top of the tower. But who?
Come on, Evil Wind Kotaro. I'm sure you can figure that out. There's someone here who's got Oni blood in him just a little bit more than you.
It's me! We were the Oni all along.
お見事です。さあ、次の回へ向かいましょう。